So the next question, sir, is what can leaders do to help others in the organization see the future?
A lot of things that a person or being a leader that can contribute to the company or can give the company a very good future. And being that leader, you have to be proactive. Just what I'm telling to one of my friend. His name is I just give the name.
Yes, it's alright.
My friend is Mark. He's a good friend of mine. He's now, before he is a rank and file. You know rank and file. Ito yung tao na parang mababa yung position on the company. Second, naging supervisor siya. And now what he is right now, he's a manager. He's a manager. What I told him before is, you have to be 10 steps ahead. 10 steps ahead on the mind of your boss. What your boss is thinking, for example, this boss is just keeping it to himself that I'm going to give you a very big credit if you're going to do this one. You have to think what the boss think. So that's why I taught him, you have to think 10 steps ahead of your boss. Be proactive. So right now he's a manager. So he contribute a lot of things to the company. He contribute a lot of discipline, a lot of technical areas, subjects that this company didn't know. In my area, what I have contribute to the company is they don't know what will be the outcome of the problem. So I make a risk assessment because I'm the risk and safety manager. I made a risk assessment on one problem that they supposed to solve it at least in a week. I made a risk assessment that they cannot solve it in just a week. So I made a very specific assessment in order for them to know what are the basic things to do, what are the needs to do, what are the things to do, and then it came up in just a week or less than a week, we already solved that problem. So the idea is this: you have to be proactive. Second, you have to be 10 steps ahead of your boss. Okay?
Sir, the next one is, as a leader, how do you monitor the performance of your individual team members, and in what specific ways do you motivate your members?
Audit, report. That's how I monitor my subordinates, or that's how I lead my team. I made an audit. I want those reports, but I don't want their attendance. You know, I don't like attendance. I want output. Being a leader is an output base. You have to see what they have done. It's not their presence on the area. If this big company has a vision to be the first in Southeast Asia in renewable energy, what is your contribution? So I need the output, not your presence. Even though you are in the house, even though you are anywhere or in Starbucks, di ba? Yung sinasabi, minsan nagtatrabaho sa Starbucks. Even you are there, but if what I have in me or what is not in me, you make something. That's why I told you before, 10 steps ahead. You ask yourself, what I'm going to give. So that's what I like. That's what I want for my team. You have to give me the output, not the attendance. And then another question, what's the...
How do you motivate your members?
I slap them. Is it considered? No, it's a joke. You know, to motivate them is what I did before is just to be like them. Just to be like them. But there should be a limit. Be like them, but put a barrier. Nag-gets yung point. Parang tayo, we're friends, kakilala ko kayo, ngayon ko lang nakilala, nalimutan ko yung pangalan nyo. Pero, you put smile in your face, right? You put smile in your face, but still there's a barrier. Why? Because I'm ahead of you, parang ganon. I always think on myself, I need a respect because I'm your boss. I need a respect because I hold this position. So that's the barrier. But I'm aiming to myself that I'm with you always. What do I mean that I'm with you always? That I will be at your side if there is a problem with you. I will always stop you. Hey, what's wrong? Do you have any problem? Is your work done? So that's how I motivate my team.
So for the last question, tell us about how you struggle